Hey everybody, Andrew Fay here from Famous Horror. I just wanted to do a tag video. I'll try to make this quick because it's a lot of questions. I know I've already done a tag video, but I had so much fun. I wasn't even tagged to do this tag video, but I want to do it because it looked fun. And it's my channel. I can do what I want. Watch or don't watch. Whatever. It is My Life in Films tag, I think is what it was called. I've got the questions written down here. Yeah, so let's get started, shall we? First steps. First film you remember as a kid. Oh, man. It's tough. How are you supposed to remember that far back? I'm already failing at this. I had one in my head earlier when I was writing down the questions. I don't know. First one that comes to mind is a Goofy movie. I watched the shit out of that. So yeah, there's that. Bad start. Number 2, teenage crush. Actors or actresses you had a crush on. I always say my first 3 the women that caught my eye. Preteen. So I call them my first boners. Was Kelly Kapowski from Saved by the Bell, Miss Elizabeth from Wrestling, Macho Man's escort, and Kelly Kapowski. Oh, and Pink Ranger from Power Rangers, of course. But yeah, and then teenagers. I don't know. The first one that comes to mind, like through high school, would be Eliza Dushku. Yeah, buddy. She is, saying she's beautiful is an understatement. And I've always had to think for Michelle Pfeiffer, like, my whole life. I don't know. Something about her. But there's that. Let's see. Number 3, bad choices / good outcome. Movie you wanted to hate but enjoyed. I remember not really wanting to hate. I just remember not liking it the first time I watched it, and that was The Matrix. I thought it was pure shit when I first watched it, but then I'd be around people, let's watch The Matrix, and I'm like, no, but I don't get a say in it. Whatever. So, and then we'd watch it again, and I ended up liking it a little more, and I'm like, shit, okay, I'm wrong. It's a good movie. And yeah, now I love the franchise. I love the first one. Second one's cool. Third one, what the hell was that? Alright. Before first date movies, you did what? Oh, first date movies, and what did you see? Oh, the ones that come to mind. Let's see, the one with future mother of my child. We watched. Are We There Yet? The Ice Cube family movie. We went to the movie theater and we were just like, let's watch a movie, and then just kind of hit it off from there. Another important one that comes to mind was Easy A. Was another first date movie I went and saw with Emma Stone in it. Excuse me. Easy A was another one, which is a great movie. Which I later got as a Christmas gift with the note, our first date, on it. Cool stuff. And then, like, the most recent one I'd have to remember, last August, Suicide Squad was another first date movie. Yeah, kind of all over the place. But that is kind of my go-to, because I'm not much of a talker, so I'm like, hey, you want to go see a movie? Alright. Let's see, number 5. Home comforts. Reminds you of time with your family. See, when I was writing these down, I was like, that's kind of an odd question. But the first thing that came to my mind is actually movie time with my grandpa growing up. As a small child, he introduced me to the Porky's franchise. The whole franchise. Porky's, if you haven't seen Porky's, it's definitely not one for kids. But that's how cool my grandpa was. I always had a lot of fun with him. Always looked forward to going to hang out with him. So, yeah, I'm going to go with that. Porky's with grandpa. Shh, don't tell grandma. That's what he'd always say. Now, let's see, number 6, first heartbreak. What movies upset you or hurt you? I remember the first movie I remember actually shedding a tear over was the first Power Rangers movie. Yeah. When Zordon was dead, or what we thought was dead, I was sad. I was a kid. Give me a break. First, like, serious movie I remember plucking at the heartstrings was Pay It Forward. Oh, that movie gets me every time, still does. Or My Girl. One that movie really pissed me off every time I watch it is Alpha Dogs. That kid does not deserve to die at all. Oh, that movie. Don't like to watch that movie anymore. It's because it makes me mad. You're making me mad. And then now that actor is really dead in real life. Anton Yelchin or Yelkin or however you say it. Rest in peace, brother. Number 7, Leaving Home. First movie you watched without family. So that's a weird question too. Like, how are you supposed to know that? So what I'm going to go with is the first one that I was sneaky about and got caught. But I really wanted to see the movie Showgirls because I wanted to see Jesse from Saved by the Bell naked. So I found it. I don't remember how, but I remember somehow getting to watch that movie, like when it was still fresh. I wasn't in cinemas because it was NC-17. I obviously couldn't get in because I was under 17. But like when it's fresh on video. Yeah, video. I watched Showgirls, and I got in trouble. Let's see, what was that? 7. So 8. Good times. What movie do you watch the most and why? Oh hell! Like, it goes back to when I was a kid. I watched Goofy Movie over and over. I watched a movie called Freaked over and over with Alex Winter as like Beast Boy. It's like it's a bunch of circus freaks. You know, you got the Demon Word. You got Mr. T as the bearded lady. Randy Quaid's the maestro of the circus. If you've seen it, talk to me. It's one, I need to watch it again because it's been forever. And two, I mean, no, I don't think anybody ever talks about that anymore. And I'd love for that movie to make a comeback. But there was that. There's Nothing But Trouble with Chevy Chase and Dan Aykroyd, John Candy. I watched that movie nonstop. Movies I watch these days a lot. I've previously mentioned I watched the Scream franchise a lot. The Planet of the Apes, the new Planet of the Apes franchise is amazing. I can watch that over and over. Yeah, that didn't really answer the question because there's only supposed to be one movie. But when you love movies, you can't just give one movie as an answer. It's that simple. Number 9 is called Learn a Language. Favorite non-English speaking movies, so subtitled movies. I love a lot of old kung fu movies, stuff like that, but I really don't have any specific favorites. But last night I watched Train to Busan, whatever, for the first time. Loved that. That was a breath of fresh air when it comes to zombie movies, because those are a dime a dozen anymore. So it's hard to find like an actual good one. And this one from Japan was really good. And it plucked at the heartstrings a little bit. I also liked Pan's Labyrinth, of course. I went and saw that in theaters. Letters to Iwo Jima I went and saw in theaters, and I enjoyed that. So yeah, there's a few of those there. Number 10, Can't Leave the Sofa. What TV series got you hooked? I've always been a sitcom guy. These days, Big Bang Theory. And then I love going back and watching my old favorites like Roseanne, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Friends. Just love me some sitcoms. These days, non-sitcom related, I love The Flash. I used to be huge in The Walking Dead, but I've kind of fizzled out on it a little bit. It just doesn't really catch my attention anymore. Let's see, number 11, Sick Day. Cheer you up movies when you're sick, when you're homesick. I don't know. I mean, you watch The Price is Right, but that's not a movie. Good comedy. Good stand-up comedy. It's always good when I'm sick. And yes, those are movies. Well, some of them. Yeah. Comedy. Give me something funny. 12. Looking to the future movies you're excited about. Where do I begin? I mean, you got all the new Star Wars movies coming out. Episode 8 coming out December at the end of the year. This year. I'm excited for the It remake because Pennywise was badass in the old one, but other than that, the movie was shit. Like pure grade A shit. I didn't like it. Pennywise is fun, and the stuff with the kids is cool, but then once they get all grown and just It was made for TV, people. What's another one? I'm watching Power Rangers this weekend, so I'm excited for that. See how much they ruin that. There's too many. I can't really think of them off the top of my head. Let's see. Okay, look at the future. Number 13. There's 2 left. Bear with me. 2 left. If only. What old movie do you want to see remade? I guess I can consider it old because it's from the 80s and it's 2017 now. One I've always said that I'd like to see a remake of is Short Circuit. You know, with the robot that comes to life, Johnny Number 5. I've always wanted, I've always wanted a remake of that. So, yeah, there's that. And another one that I really don't want a remake of, but I just really need another movie from this franchise is another Gremlins movie. Come on, don't stop at 2. Gremlins is amazing. We need another Gremlins. Do it now. Come on, do it now. Arnold from Predator. Okay, number 14. End of the road. 3 films you think you will always enjoy watching. Well, hell, I don't know. About The Shining. I never get tired of The Shining. No, I'm gonna answer this with one Pacific Eastern time. One actor in particular. I'm gonna finish this out. 3 movies I'll always enjoy watching are Encino Man, Son-in-Law, and Biodome. Pauly Shore movies. What up? So there you have that. If you liked it, talk to me. Tell me what you thought. Let me know if you have a video. I'd love to watch it too. Yeah. That was a tag, and that was fun. Give me more tags. I want more. See y'all later. Oh, and subscribe. Jerks.